9:30. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Sunday at 9:30 a.m.
Okay, and let's go over to the village of Piti. One of my favorite mayors, Mayor Jesse Alig, will bring him onto the show, and he's got a great program. Morning, Mayor.
Hi, Mayor.
Good morning, Sabrina.
Hi.
Piti residents, your mayor's on the line, and Mayor, I haven't heard about this grocery to go program, but I'm very, very interested, and I'm sure our listeners are as well. So, what do we have?
So, well, I'm calling because I just, I kind of wanted to dispel some of the rumors. This all started when we were preparing for the pandemic a few weeks ago, and we were helping residents or our Manamco and our most vulnerable population pick up groceries and supplies so they could stay home. And I was noticing a larger need. And, most people know what kind of items they prefer, brand, and so on and so forth. And my staff and I we're the ones really going to the store and doing all the shopping. So on top of delivering student meals and Manamco meals, the shopping became, a little cumbersome. So it took up all of our entire day. So I reached out to Payless, and they actually were already contemplating something like this. They were talking about a program similar to what I was requesting. And so Mike was, gracious enough to say, well, let's try it out. They worked out some of the kinks, and we decided to pilot it in PD. And so it's not we don't have a Payless in PD. And Payless didn't call me to, I only want PD. I think Payless was willing to do it because we have a small population.
Right.
And my office was, I'm always wanting to help our residents be safe. So, I hear it all the time, stay home. So
right.
The more we can let people stay home, the better. Everyone stays healthy. So it's, we just started the program, the actual program, Grocery to Go, yesterday. And it's a real simple process. They fill out a grocery list and submit it to us, and I turn it into Payless. They fill it, and the following day we pick it up and deliver it. Payless does not deliver the groceries. The customer can pick it up curbside at Mighty Payless, or I can pick it up for them and deliver it to their home, which is, for us, it's preferable so that, again, they could stay home. And so that's our Grocery to Go program. And I think it's, for me, I'm thinking, gosh, this just needs to go beyond COVID-19.
Right.
It's a great deal.
Yeah.
And, they do it in the States.
They got it in the States.
How many Manamco do you guys have participating?
Well, okay, so how do you cannot really discriminate, right? And so I hope Payless is not listening to me. But so we don't make it, we help all the residents.
Okay.
So in the beginning, it was really only for the Manamco, but everyone, we're all vulnerable, right? We're all susceptible to the virus. So again, we have a manageable population, and I have great staff. So, it works out for us.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that's I kind of wanted to share that because my cell phone number is on the grocery list, and I think everybody got it. So, I was it was Holy Thursday yesterday, and it's a real Good Friday today.
Yeah.
So I'm okay that they call, but I just wanted to come, to you because you are the number one station, and so hopefully everyone does hear that it's not really it's a pilot program, and Payless was again kind enough to help us with this, and I think our residents are grateful as well.
Definitely.
So, and then I do have to say though that if a resident wants us to go to another store, like Day by Day, because Day by Day is in PD, we will certainly go to Day by Day for them.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, Mayor, that's good to see. Glad to see you're still working in this COVID-19. And we haven't caught up with you. Just real quick, how are your residents dealing with this COVID-19 crisis? Are they following the orders? Is there anxiety? What can you tell us?
I think, for the most part, they're following the order. I did talk to someone about the Manamco feeling a little nervous, or not feeling comfortable being alone or being with the same person that they live with, not being able to see grandchildren and so on and so forth. But you know what? It's not like that, and I don't really hear that here in PD. I think everyone is understands the ramifications and stays home. We communicate. Most of them have my cell number, so they call me, and we have a little, chit chat. And so I think we're all good for now. And we don't have a lot of large roads through PD, so we don't see a lot of traffic through the village or through Nimitz Hill. So that's a great thing.
Right.
But I do want to share something
because
it was it really caught my attention. I was a little emotional about it, but I think the resident's about 88 years old, and she called me the other day and she says, boy, this is worse than the war. And I thought, how could this be worse than the war when, we kind of have the comforts of home. We try to service as many residents as we can. Our local government is relying on federal help. I guess, we're going to get it sooner or later. But how could it be worse than the war? And she says that during the war, she can hear when the bombs are coming. She can hear when the planes are coming. She knows when to hide. She knows when she can go out. There are signs. But now it's just super quiet, and she just has to stay home. Yeah. And so I was trying to understand her point of view, but it kind of caught me off guard for this, elderly, for this uncle to tell me that this was worse than the war. And it's definitely a holy week for the history books. But something that we can learn from, I guess.
Yeah, because that we just had this with Father Richard Kidd yesterday, where he was talking about how the Monumco made it through the war, and we need to put their struggle in perspective. And to hear Monumco say that, we got to take this serious, and we have the power to kill the curve, right, Mayor?
Amen. I believe, and I think all of what we're doing now. For those of us that are being proactive and doing things to help each other remain positive and stay healthy, I think we'll come out of this a stronger people, like we always have.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor.
Yeah, Mayor. Mayor, and I know.
Go ahead.
Point of personal privilege.
Go ahead.
I know you're a very faithful man, Mayor. So, and I know you'd be Eastering very hard this weekend. So, I just want to wish you, good luck and a happy and safe Easter. And I'm curious, how are you doing Easter with all this that's going on?
Well, we're going to rely on Hangouts and Zoom. So I live alone, so I talk to a lot of people. My phone is charged all the time. Everybody thinks I have nothing to do, which is great, right? Yeah. So someone to talk to throughout the night, which is great. But that's what we'll be doing, and thank goodness for the Facebook Lives and the ceremonies on TV. I really appreciate it.
I know you had reached out to me about the masses a couple weeks ago, I think. I can't remember anymore. Yeah. And so it happened.
We don't know the days anymore, right?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Well, and honestly, I hope it continues beyond Holy Week and beyond the Lenten season, because I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to be faithful. If there's nothing for them to do or nothing else for them to do, perhaps they can continue to pray and listen to your show beyond COVID-19.
Thank you, Mayor. Thanks for the plug.
Mayor.
Appreciate you.
Have an happy Easter.
You too. Happy Easter, Mayor. Wash your hands.
I told you too.
Man, that's your mayor, Piti Mayor Jesse Alig.
Give it up. Yay.
Hey, man. 9:40.
Say it for me.
Groceries to go?
Groceries to go.
Right, and so it's a pilot program in Piti. You guys just get a hold of your mayor.
I was getting it confused with grab and go, which, by the way, everybody should know there's no grab and go for today.
Yeah,
Good Friday.
I got a call earlier. A guy is asking about it. There's no grab and go. Hurts my heart, that's kind of where I was coming from when I asked the governor yesterday about, how she felt about people out here who are hurting. So our prayers go out to you, Salvation Army, the food bank. We know they're up and running today. Not so sure about Catholic Social Services. But let's go from Piti, hop on an imaginary airplane.
Where are we going?
We're heading north.